right, Kevin. Well, thanks for joining us today.
Sure.
Yes. So essentially, a goal of today is just to have a bit of a chat, see where you're going. And I mean, you work at a Sentient. My understanding is you guys are doing a bit of a push towards AI, and I'd love to know a little bit more about Kevin at a Sentient and where your journeys come from. So
Yeah.
Thanks for joining us today, Kevin.
Yeah, of course. Thanks for having me, Steve. I appreciate it, man. For me, I've been in the IT industry now for 11 years, coming up September. I just started kind of as a sales admin and kind of worked my way up to handle now all of our sales and marketing revenue initiatives, and just learned a lot about the different aspects when it comes to delivering IT services and delivering a good user experience for the clients through my journey, just from the different positions, going from a sales admin to doing quoting to handling, all of our clients, from account management, doing projects, things of that nature. So I've had touched my hands on a lot of the processes that MSPs have to go through and deliver for our clients, and it's always changing. And now, like we're having the discussion, it's just rapidly changing even more. I mean, it feels like each month used to be kind of every year, then every 4, 5, 6 months, every quarter, every month, and now it just feels like it's almost like every week.
That's insane, isn't it?
It's changing. It's insane.
Yeah.
It's insane.
How are you seeing things at the moment change at your place of work?
For us at the place of work internally, we took a focus first on automation and kind of handled that automation piece before stepping into our AI journey. We feel that automation is first the baseline catalyst to then leveraging the true capabilities of what AI can transform that existing automation into. So, a lot of our processes and workflows have been completely automated to streamline, to lower our cost, to deliver a faster experience to our clients. And now we're taking it a step further by understanding some of those things that could not be automated, filling the gap there with AI, but also taking the automation to another level with AI.
I mean, one of the things that everyone wants to move into AI, but they don't know where to start. So obviously, you're on your journey with starting the AI journey, implementing AI. Where are you looking at them? Have you seen some really good opportunities? Obviously, you don't want to tell all the secret sauce to people watching, but Kevin, have you seen any major opportunities come through?
For us internally, really, it's the feedback. We've been running surveys to our employees on a weekly basis for the past, 2-3 months about, hey, what were every Friday it goes out and everyone fills it out. Hey, what were 2 things that you felt were tedious that you would like to eliminate or improve? And how long did that take you? And how many times you have to do that throughout the week? So we've been categorizing that internally to take a look and see where those opportunities see fit. So we're going to turn that around and do that with our clients, and, survey them first, understand what's going on and where they have their headaches and what is the reason for the work that they are doing. What's the whys behind it? Let's understand that more. They be able to streamline that more. But it's a lot of the rudimentary tasks that we see is the biggest opportunity to free up people's times. It's not about eliminating the jobs. It's not about, hey, this, that's the big scare, right? AI is going to take over and my job is going to be done. Or you can look at and say, this is my job. How can I leverage AI and then be more productive, and then take the human element to another level? We see it. This is an opportunity to build relationships more, to communicate with clients more, to have more engagement on a human level, because our day-to-day work and that stuff is being handled by the automation and by the AI. So we're looking at it as an opportunity to strengthen the relationships and be more present with our clients and work on business opportunities and work on their business to grow and streamline, because we're freeing up time, and letting that AI agents take the work off the plates of us, and then hopefully for our clients.
Where would you see like some of the biggest opportunities? And like even from a revenue point of view, like do you have some big opportunities that you see coming through at the moment with your clients?
It's more on the larger scale with some of our larger opportunities and our larger clients that they, again, have an entire workforce designed for um, a specific task and a specific role, and they need to really get that off the plate. So we're diving a lot into Microsoft's agents, and, Microsoft Copilot, of course, but there's a next level with agents, and you know, we are looking at how we can turn around everyone. Every one of our clients is a Microsoft 365 client. Everyone's at Microsoft. How can we take what they're doing to another level through the agents and implement, almost it's almost like a all-time always going management next to you, or always the top advisor, key person that is handling you 24/7 assistant, but now that it's handling multiple layers and multiple roles. So we're finding an opportunity on the frontline workers as a massive opportunity to reduce bottom line for our clients, and we're walking through that, and we're really leveraging Microsoft's existing platform. There's a lot of AI out there, but that's the first and foremost where we're diving into, because they have taken it to another level with their agent center and what they're doing there. And yeah, it's pretty cool. We really see that's where a large opportunity is the ecosystem is so integrated, and what they're doing there in the Microsoft ecosystem for our clients, we could take it up to another level for them. And that's what we're currently working on.
One of the things that we see in the market is a lot of the MSPs are hesitant to implement AI. Do you see a bit of that in the market, or what's your feeling with the adoption of AI? Because MSPs, whether you like it or not, you're on the forefront of enabling, productivity for your clients. But when you've got so many MSPs out there who are hesitant to even do that, it's a bit of a shame, really, isn't it?
Yeah.
Have you
No.
any thoughts around that?
Yeah. So it it really depends if you feel courageous or not. So we're seeing a mix. It's a mixed bag when it comes to the MSP industry of where do I go? What do I do? I don't want to touch this. And a lot of it is a fear for those that are saying the no. They're thinking it's super daunting and that it's this total replacement, like I've been saying, of the workforce and everything like that. They are looking big picture right away, and it's scaring them away. Those that don't do it will fall behind and be out of business, and those that take it with stride and jump into it, you're not going to know everything right away off the bat, right? So how do you learn something? How do you know where the failure is, where the successes are? It's by diving into it and going after it. And I'll take some swords if that means then I'm going to have, the biggest cape and shield and the biggest castle. I'll take a few swords and take some nicks along the way and learn about it. Because then I'm going to come out better. I'm going to know what has been successful, what hasn't, and I'm going to be on the forefront for that. So but specifically to the IT companies, MSP, we're seeing a split. It's some are scared and some are just getting after it. And those that are getting after it will have a leg up and are ready to.
Tell me a little bit about your journey, and like you were talking about Pax8 helping you out with some of your AI journey. Is that still in play at the moment, Kevin?
Oh yeah, so I was recently at a Pax8 conference, and that's what it was all about. I mean, that was the main focus, and with where we sit with Microsoft and Paxate, kind of the level of partnership that we have with them, they're opening up avenues and kind of taking us internally, your AI journey with you and doing AI assessments and going through that and filling the gaps in what they see, especially having Paxate and Microsoft. We're learning from the industry leaders in the space, and they're able to assist us on that and create a roadmap that we can go to market with, both internally for our clients, and hopefully that our clients can kind of go to market to themselves, right? That they
So they're helping you productize the whole AI.
Yeah, they're helping us prioritize it, right? Okay, this is what you know, this is what you don't know. Here's kind of the level that you're at. Here's the roadmap. They are helping us build an AI roadmap, that we can go to market with our clients, and help them out and go to market ourselves internally. You got to learn from the best, and then you got to learn yourselves and go after it. And yeah, if you're scared of this stuff, you're just gonna be left behind here. But yeah, Pax8 has been great. They're really prioritizing what needs to be first, and they're taking. It was great to be reassured. Our philosophy again is one step at a time, but make sure we're taking those steps. Don't stop after you do one step. Right? They're the same way. Let's create that baseline and create each step for you, and then get to the top of the mountain. It's a journey. Got to climb the mountain, and it might take a little bit. But once you're at the top there, what you can do is endless. So
Yeah,
great.
great. Where do you see things going from there? Like, is there any particular solution that you've seen, anything that's blown your mind in the industry, like in aviation, that you're like, wow, that's really cool. You can that's create a change.
You know, from those two industries, when it comes to the aviation piece, on the security front at the airports is pretty crazy what they're able to accomplish and take a level up with the identity of not only when you're going to the airport now, you don't even really need to almost provide any type of boarding pass or anything like that, right?
Just
Your face is getting scanned. Yeah, it's on your phone and your face is getting scanned. AI recognition, boom, you're good. You walk through with pre-check, with clear. How they're leveraging that is pretty amazing when it comes to the aviation space at the airports from a security perspective. Even the security cameras throughout the airport, scanning for situations and what is going on, automatically alerting security and things of that nature based on, again, facial recognition, what's going on, activity, things of that nature. It's pretty impressive what airports are adopting from an AI perspective to level up security, both from passengers getting checked in and also just security throughout the airport. Another place where we see it is through flight mapping and flight routing. So, when it comes to the aviation space, you as a pilot, and as an airline, we want to get off the blocks on time and we want to get to our destination. And there's different ways to get from point A to point B. How they're leveraging it is through the flight plans and flight taking that information. Okay, this flight would actually be 30 minutes faster. You would reduce your cost on fuel by X amount if you actually correct this flight plan and go with this route instead of the initial route. So they're using it to, help streamline the actual flights of how the aircraft is going to their destination. That can then help reduce fuel, increase or decrease the time that the passengers are on the airplane, get more flights going. So it's pretty cool from both angles, the airport side and then also the airline side, how they're leveraging AI. And it's, again, all to streamline and find those gaps, right? If I, as an airline, am flying 30 minutes less in the air, that's 30 minutes less that I'm burning fuel. That is thousands of dollars that I am saving by AI analyzing the flight path that we have created, and reducing time by 30 minutes. So it's pretty cool where we're seeing that in the aviation space.
Do you have a thought from like your sales and marketing approach of the next, say, 12 months where how you approach that without having to sort of dilute yourself too much? Do you have thoughts around that?
Yeah, yeah. So I'm taking it at a per vertical approach. So right now, we're focused on the logistics industry first, and focusing on where AI could be implemented into the logistics space and how that's going through interviews, through case studies, through different organizations and associations, really understanding. We have a good understanding, a deep understanding. We have a lot of logistics clients, and we're taking it another level, and really understanding that vertical, and applying then that AI piece to it. So how we're doing it over the next 12 months is taking it on a vertical approach because it is vast and it is a lot. Now, that's not to say we're leaving the other industries that we serve to wayside because we're still learning and understanding AI in general at a baseline level. But how we're taking it to that next level, or again, step-by-step approach. So our first step is how can we take it to a next level for the logistics industry? Where can we find those gaps to help improve the supply chain flow and help improve communication between the different systems and the different levels? Logistics, it deals with brokers, they deal with 3PLs, they deal with, I mean, it's just, there is so many layers into the whole supply chain process. So we're taking a vertical approach, starting with logistics, and then where we could find the niche there that'll really help across all logistics firms. Once we have that and get that rolling, we're going to start, evaluating in the healthcare and then, aviation and manufacturing to the four
I
industries.
tell you what I love about your approach is you're actually talking to customers.
Yeah.
Most MSPs out there, they don't want to talk to customers. You've got a. We don't need to get into your framework, but the fact that you're actually talking to customers, finding out their challenges and their pain points, and the similarities and different use cases that you can apply. I got to say that's while
Yeah,
it seems very obvious,
right. People
it's great.
aren't doing it. Yeah,
Yeah.
that was the first thing that's kind of the philosophy we take when it comes to how we deliver and how me as an IT advisor and a business advisor, that is my approach when I'm speaking to clients or potential clients or those that I assist just on a consulting basis with. You know, when it comes to just their technology strategy, you got to understand how their business operates. You got to understand where their risk is. You got to understand how they make money. You have to understand that. And you could take that same philosophy and apply it to, well, how can AI help you reduce that bottom line again? And how can AI help you make more money? How can AI help your operation? So if you don't understand the business or your customer, client's business or the industry, yeah, you're going to be spinning. It's going to be, well, where do I go? It is going to feel daunting. But if you take those layered approach and look at it from a business outlook, and take the technology along with you, it's a totally different conversation. And that's our approach. Let's look at it from a business landscape and implement the technology. It's the same philosophy for our managed service. Let's look what you do as a business and what makes sense for your technology roadmap. Same roadmap for AI.
I want to thank you for joining me today. We've had a
Yep.
really good chat. Is there anything else that you want to cover before we depart, or anything else?
No, this has been great, Steve. I appreciate the time and yeah, it's this is a fun part of kind of the time period we're in with what we can do with technology and you know, myself and Ascenti, we're excited to take it to the next level and keep going with it. But I appreciate you having me on here, Steve.
Yeah, right. All right. Thank you very much, Kevin. Really
All right,
appreciate
thanks.
your time today, and looking forward to talking to you soon.
All right,
Bye.
see you, Steve.